tell the truth. And how I do, like, hold on. Did my maker hit an ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things, leave for days, amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You my money is flipping, these racks is tripling. Numbers don't lie while my ex is all hang. Tell a lie to prove as you plain. My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like, woo! Made it, like, woo! Ay, hit it, tell the truth. Like, how I do? Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, hit it, tell the truth. Like, how I do? Ay, hold on. Dear my maker, I'm thankful I made it. All of this money I'm making got all these fake shaking. I do what I do, hold on, I'm years to own. Just need everything I want. Money, clothes, and the fame, screaming name, live for days. Ayy, hold on, amen. Think they dripping, shoelace loose, hot, you tripping. I'm up all night, just right. Grinding all day, studio time is running. You not the one, so yes I won. You are my son, I am the dawn. Be fake. Forbidden fruit, can't have a taste like woo. Made it like woo. Ay, hit it, tell the truth. Like, how I do? Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, think I'm man-made. Ay, hit it, tell the truth. Like, how I do? Ay, hold on. Like, how I do it. Hating how you do it. Made it like, whoa. How I do it. Hating how you do it. How I do it. Hating how you do it. Made it like woo. Hit it, tell the truth. And how I do? Like, hold on. Did my maker hit an ask for a favor? I need the money and clothes, the flashy cars and the jewels. All these rappers is screwed, flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, all the fans screaming names, ain't naming things, leave for days, amen. Never been on my level, keep pushing hits, how you in trouble? You my money is flipping, these racks is tripling. Numbers don't lie while my ex is all hang. Tell a lie to prove as you plain. My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like, woo! Made it like, woo! Ay, hit it, tell the truth. Like, how I do? Ay, think
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the... It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sun. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Valentine out there with Caruch. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Junior. And it's Fernando in at the center. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin, the trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like it. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. LeVert the pass to Irving. Allen dishes to Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
And to Kumbo. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the pass to Irving. Good on the shot. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Down low. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Junior.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Pass to LeVert. Nets passing it around. Here's Caruch. In the corner, Irving with it. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got 7 points in the game.
Such a remarkable scorer. Kyrie has such a quick trigger. The D has no chance there.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. We talked about how Chris Middleton is still overlooked in terms of the impact he can have on a game. Coach said, you look up at the end of the night, and he always gets his numbers. He may not be flashy about it, but you have to game plan for him. So Middleton won't catch them off guard tonight. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. The Bucks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Here's Junior, and again Milwaukee with the triple. And the All-Star roster is being named recently. Junior included on that list. And Greg, a great honor for him and his play. He has earned the spot on that All-Star team.
It's been a terrific year for Junior, and the All-Star nod was a given in my book. He means so much to this team with how much he produces. Glad to see that he'll be a part of the All-Star game.
Valentine shot good. Here's Junior. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. Here's the feed to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold, and then take what the defense gives you.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Aaron Gordon comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. R.J. Barrett's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Kobe White in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, following the 3 by Milwaukee, and the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Redick passes it to Claxton. And 3 from Jordan.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Junior with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Gordon fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point. perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Caruch is out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Valentine. And it's Park in at the point guard position. Here's LeVert. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Park. 14 points from him the last game against Cleveland. Now the pass to LeVert. A floater. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Junior the pass to Fernando. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's LeVert. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland. And stolen by Junior. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Warriors, was a man on a mission. He had 35 points, and his active hands were on display again, with a lot of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Here's Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks to Junior. Now here's DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And it's sent back by Allen. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely. LeVert in the corner. They can't stop the run with that one.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Antetokounmpo going to work now. These types of shots are pretty much in his range.
Nets trail by 15. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
LeVert with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Park. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Antetokounmpo against LeVert. Over in the corner, Kurucs. Tries from 16. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And if you look at the box score from that game, guys, the first thing you'll notice is how many turnovers they forced.
Well, all those turnovers made it a scrappy game, which suits them. They caused a lot of chaos with their defense, which played right into their hands.
Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got his second basket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting there. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Junior's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Rager, the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you played for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Irving surveying the floor. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. That one good for 2. Irving's got 14.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Junior the pass to DiVincenzo.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Timeout called the Nets. Junior really making a difference here.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Gordon comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's White in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets also changed. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Pass to LeVert. Outside Irving. Count that bucket. Irving's got 27.
It feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Junior kicks to Gordon. Junior with it. 14 points for him. In the corner, Barrett with it. Antetokounmpo passes to Junior. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Irving passes to Jordan. Clock at 6. The shot by Redick, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. LeVert against Giannis. Over Giannis. Here's Jordan, and the rejection by Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I don't think you're stopping Giannis on a drive like that. He just takes off and one stride gets by everybody.
On its way from Irving for 2. Nails the wide open jump shot. Irving's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. And there's Jared Allen. Then there's Here's Valentine. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Stolen by Allen. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Kicks it to Valentine. The dish now to Irving. Beyond the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. Bucks leading by 17. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And the Nets making a change here. Carucci's check in. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to LeVert. Now Valentine. Back to LeVert. Over Giannis. And the Nets miss again.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
On its way from Irving for 2, and he nails the jumper. Irving's got 31.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And stolen by Junior. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Timeout called, the Nets. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Allen finds Irving. Back to Allen. And here is Valentine. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Carucci. And the shot goes down. Now, here's Junior. Passes it to Fernando. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Back to DiVincenzo. Misses from short range.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Milwaukee leading by 19. Here's Junior.
Too much at that. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bucks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's. 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
Yeah, with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
The pass to Middleton. Giannis left side. Pass to Junior. Here's Fernando. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
LeVert inside the line. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Irving's shot is good.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
Right side out of Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. He dishes it to Junior. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. The lights of downtown reflecting off the will, and as things get ready to roll it.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Junior's out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Fernando in its center. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Cassell. And it's Birch in at the 5 down low. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kev, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Junior the pass to Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. There's the pass to Junior. Six to shoot. Middleton left side. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Now McCollum really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard with no one around. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. A good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear though he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Junior the pass to Fernando. And that one is stuffed right through.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Wide open look. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
They've missed 3 of their first 4 shots, having a little trouble finding their legs.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Here's Junior. Drops in the tray. Junior's got 5 points so far.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Three-pointer, Lillard. McCollum against DiVincenzo. McCollum, no good.
Everything looked good until the finish. Then it all goes.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Cans it from downtown. 7 points in the game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They were flat out sniping from deep. They look very comfortable pulling the trigger on the road.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Aaron Gordon comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Whiten for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-3 run right now. And the basket is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Junior. It's tipped. And Portland with another turnover here. Bucks leading by 15. Outside, White. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. White, good.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Here's Birch. That's tipped. Pass break, Milwaukee. White, wide open. He fires. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
4 rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
They're checked in for Milwaukee. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Back to Birch. Simons surveying the D. It's stolen by Barrett. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And the shot goes in. White's got 8.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove this.
And another steal for him.
With every steal, he continues to march towards the record book.
Well, Greg, looking at his season totals, he's got a good view of 3rd most steals in a single year. What a defensive season for him. Here's Junior. Oh, that was something else.
Gracious. Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks rolling. And before the game, we talked to Damian Lillard. You know, Greg, he is still as competitive as they come. Here's what.
I don't fear nobody.
And if Lillard's proved anything to us, Greg, in his career, you know he loves a challenge.
One of the premier big shot makers in this game. I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather give the ball to in crunch time.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Gordon out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's Junior. Then it's White. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Nets, put on a show. He ended up with 21 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust kind of light a fire.
So it's Milwaukee enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the two of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been just uncontainable, 72%. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Cassell is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Birch in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And stolen by Junior. Feeds it to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And Portland has possession. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. He swipes the ball away again.
All year long, that's been his thing, just pouncing on any chance to grab a steal.
Well, GA, with that swipe, he's now tied for third for most steals in a single season. Here's Birch. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now, here's Lillard. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Well, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Junior kicks to Antetokounmpo, just 4 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound, and Giannis throws it down.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Nabbing another steal.
And he creeps towards greatness with every steal he makes.
He has climbed his way up to the 3rd highest steal numbers ever in an NBA season. Amazing. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Lillard, to the inside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Korkmaz checked in for Portland, and Fernie Simons comes in for Lillard. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Gordon's checked in. Here's Cassell. No good again that time.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Babcock. Here's Simons. 5 on the clock. And he makes good on the layup.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Simons. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Kuzma got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Hall's checked in for Portland. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Bucks. White comes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Here's Simons. Pass to Hall. Here's Korkmaz. Here's Simons. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. And 11 points for Junior.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Korkmaz passes to Kuzma. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Bucks. Hill comes in for Junior. There's 38 seconds. Teams changing it up here. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, they've got Junior, also George Hill out there, and it's Barrett at the 3, the small forward. Makes it off the glass.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Stockton's check.
Into the lineup for the Bucks, number 21.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Three-pointer. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And a strong finish with 2 hands.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the off-season honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
And there's the pass to Cassell. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Hits it from three-point range. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. Pass to McKinney. Outside Hill. The Bucks working the ball around. And the three ball is good. 17 points for Junior.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, man. Talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Kuzma outside. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by the Bucks. Throws it up high. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. The shot misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
To the wing right side. Here's Junior. Here's Gafford. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Passes to Cassell. Here's Birch. McCollum deciding where to go with it. That's a 2 from Lillard, and the jumper falls for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
Well, he was the agitator, bothering everybody with his defense, coming up with steals. I mean, making sure they were never able to get comfortable as long as he was out on the floor.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Got a piece of it. Here's Junior. Pass to Gafford. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Into the lineup for the Bucks.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Junior the pass to Gafford. And another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Portland has possession. Heaton. And a miss there off the inbound. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it.